What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today, we are not reacting to a specific type of media, but we're reacting to something that I had just experienced recently. So, I wanted to give you guys an update. I actually was able to experience teaching my first college level class. I was able to provide and substitute for a master's level program of clinical counseling. It was an awesome experience. I was definitely nervous and I struggled in the beginning, kind of getting the ball rolling. That was definitely something I noticed within myself. Again, and as a therapist, I think in any profession, we kind of go through what's called imposter syndrome. And I think that's just kind of what I was going through. I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like I was telling myself that like I didn't know what I was doing. And again, I was putting myself to this such high standard that I was almost like self-sabotaging myself from succeeding and getting really good experience and just trying to try something new. And it was taking away from what I could be learning and getting from the situation. And it ultimately just I needed a second to kind of just reflect, like what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, am I deserving of this? And this treatment kind of from within, and it really allowed me to reflect and recognize that like no, I didn't. So I kind of reframed some thought process and like recognized like, okay, like what can I learn from the situation? And I think realizing like you're right, I agreeing I have never done this before, so why would I have all the answers? It's okay, and do my best to look to answer those questions that I had and what I could have done better, and show humility. I asked the class what I could have done better, and I think they might have had some fears of potential retaliation and just the idea of telling a teacher what they've done wrong, like almost as if it's a test, which again is not something I would ever do. But I think again, just the idea, like the authority, like figure that a professor may have, could definitely outweigh some of the potential attempts of others to provide some clinical insight. So it was a really cool experience. I'm very glad to have had the opportunity. It was really awesome. I would definitely do it again. And I think this actually pushed me to move towards my doctorate. I think that's going to be the next step. I definitely want to become a college professor and teach at this level, as well as just any other level. So this master's, my current master's, allows me to teach as an adjunct and a undergrad level and below. So I think I'm gonna get my doctorate so that way I can kind of have access to like a master's program if needed. So that's just an update with me, just a reaction of kind of how I did. Definitely could have done better, but I think I did pretty well and grew in this instance because I did enjoy it. I was able to learn how to become a better teacher, how to present, how to conduct a classroom and be conducive to the learning experience for up and coming therapists. And I was able to provide a lot of insight, which was a comment that I made, that I was able to provide a lot of deep-seated questions that really provided them to have insight about themselves, as well as the question about what we were learning and what I was presenting. It was awesome. It was really cool. And I just enjoyed it. So this was kind of just a reaction about what I had experienced recently as a therapist and kind of stepping out of my comfort zone, because I think that's where growth happens when we're uncomfortable. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about how I did as a professor, or if that's, again, any questions about my future regarding as a professor, or any questions for me as a therapist. I'm not your therapist, so let me make that very clear. But again, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.